Hello there, my sweet little cookies. Today I'm going to be making a really simple cookie recipe that's gluten-free and actually grain-free and a little exotic. It's one that I make a lot, and if you know me, you know this, and you've had them. They are my almond macaroons with orange blossom water. And so to get started on this, we're going to start with, and I'm going to weigh these ingredients. We're going to start with 200 grams of sugar. There we go. Okay. And then 200 grams of almond flour. Yeah, this is a lot of sugar in this recipe, but it's a special occasion, right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, sometimes you just have to celebrate.
Celebrate.
Just have like, I don't know.
Come on.
Okay, there's that. And now to this, I've weighed out 8 grams of cardamom pods. And I'm not going to use the whole pod. I'm going to separate out the seeds from the pods. You can just use ground cardamom. That's fine. And if you were to do that, you'd use a teaspoon. But I feel like it's better to use fresh spices if you can, because the flavor is a lot better. All right, so I kind of like to go a little bit far with tamping these down just so that they're easy to separate out. All right, so, and you can save the shells. The shells actually work really well in lots of things. What I do with the shells is I put them in my coffee when I'm grinding it in the morning. I'll do like 4 shells per carafe that I'm grinding, and it's delicious. It's really good with coffee. It's a very good match with coffee. It's a little citrusy. It's a little earthy, a little minty. It just, right now it smells so good in here. Oh my goodness.
I love the smell of cardamom.
Cardamom is amazing. It's a wonderful, wonderful spice. And it goes really well with orange blossom water. It also goes really well with rose water. Sometimes I make these with rose water. So yeah, if you've been to a number of my parties, you've had them probably both ways. So, hi, so we're back. So I have separated out all of these cardamom pods. And it smells amazing in here. So now I'm just going to grind everything up. I like to do it by hand. Sometimes the world is an angry place, so, gotta take it out on something. And it's very therapeutic to grind spices by hand and to smell them. It smells so good. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and sift these into my dry mix. And then I tend to go back and forth a little bit because I want to get all of this in there. But I also don't want it to be like unpleasant pieces to bite into. So if you're doing it this way, sometimes you have to sift and then go back, and that's okay. The smell is well worth it. It smells so good. So good. Amazing. And then the rest of it is fine. It's still small enough. All right, so we've got that done. And I'm going to add a little bit of salt to that. That's all it really needs. Just like half a teaspoon. Now I'm going to work on my wet ingredients. And that is going to include 2 egg whites. Some people will separate their eggs by using the shell. Because I crack them on the table, they break really badly sometimes, so I don't do that. I just use my hand. And my hands are very clean, so it doesn't matter too much. I'm saving the yolks for, I don't know, I might make a Mornay sauce or something later. Sometimes they break nicely, and sometimes they don't. These ones in particular have a weird shell that is harder than most, and so it can kind of shatter in a not so great way. So, and see, that can also happen. But I'm just going to do my best here. And there. Yeah, it's fine. Sometimes eggs will break how they're going to break, and you just have to kind of roll with it. But it doesn't matter too much. This is not going to be the kind of macaron. It's not a French macaron. It's Middle Eastern macaron. So it doesn't require like a meringue. So I don't, like if there are a few specks of egg yolk in there, it's not going to be the end of the world. So now I'm just going to start with my dry ingredients. And I'm going to kind of, sometimes you have to get in there and break up the little bits of almond flour. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm just getting the little bits of almond flour that are kind of stuck together because it does get a little clumpy sometimes. Good fresh almond flour is definitely kind of clumpy because it still has all the oils and everything that are good. Has all the oils and everything that kind of go rancid and dissipate after a while when you have less than fresh. So now I'm going to essentially kind of, I've called this technique blanching in the past, and that's kind of what it is. It's where you take your sugar and your egg whites and you just kind of want to whip them up a little bit. And that's enough of that. So now we're going to take a rubber spatula and we are going to add the wet to the dry. And a Danish whisk does come in handy here. I just really like, it's a good workhorse. It really brings together batters that are drier very easily. All right. So that's it for the mixing. And these feel like the perfect consistency. These are ready to go. And now I'm going to take this and see how it holds together really nicely. And it's almost like marzipan, but it's not marzipan.
It's got egg whites.
It does have egg whites. Marzipan has egg whites. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Are they cooked?
No.
Oh.
Well, I mean, commercial marzipan probably uses something different, but traditional marzipan has egg whites.
Huh.
So now I'm just going to break off little pieces. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to rinse my hands. And now I'm going to take my orange blossom water. Oops. Now I've got my orange blossom water, and I'm going to add it to this. And we're going to treat this a little like a finger bowl. Okay, so this is very well seasoned. I've had this this baking sheet I've had for a really long time. It's well seasoned. My sister-in-law actually got it for me as a wedding gift, and we all know I'm ancient. So anyway, all right. So I'm going to take a little bit of this and I'm going to put it on my hands, and then I'm going to take. You want it to be smaller than a golf ball, but not by much. Sized ball, and stick that on your sheet.
And they don't spread out much, do they?
They don't spread. They spread a little, but not too much. Because there is some oil in the almond, and there's sugar. When sugar melts, it spreads. But yeah. These smell so good. The smell of orange blossom water is so heady. It's wonderful. This is almost romantic, the way that you kind of wash your hands in the lovely scented water and then go in for one of your delicious little sweet treats. And I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. I preheated it about 10 minutes before I started working on this. So that's what you're gonna wanna do because you want it to be up to temperature when you put these in. All right, so I've got them all ready to go. These are going to go into a preheated 400 degree oven for 10 minutes. We'll be back. Okay, so these baked for 10 minutes. And as you can see, the top is a little crackly. They also have kind of like, I don't know if you can hear this. They have a little bit of a sizzling situation right now. You definitely don't want to bite into one right out of the oven. I would let them sit for at least an hour before trying one, but these are going to be so good, I promise. Hi, we're back. So we're going to try these now, and I have some guest tasters and my little producer here. All right, go ahead.
This boy. We have a gremlin,
We have a gremlin who doesn't want to be on camera.
Yummy.
aka my dad.
It's yummy.
Very good. I have two mics, Mom.
Yeah, the great thing about these is I get this really great crust on the outside. And the inside is still chewy. So it's just really pleasant to eat.
Here.
It's not too crunchy. It is not too soft. It's very good. So definitely give these a go. They're very easy to make. And I've never had anybody not like them. Yep.
Bye.
Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. 2 cups, or not 2 cups. Okay, and that is not the lid size. And then to that,
Where's the lid?
well, actually, I'm just going to keep weighing things right now. Let's see.
But where's the lid?
The lid's over there. It doesn't matter right now. All right, where's my almond flour? I forgot my almond flour. And I like to sort. I like to, 2 egg whites.
It'll all be fine.
It'll all be fine. Oh, geez.
She dropped the butt.
Well, we're just editing. All right.